Hello and welcome to Ula Tea Leaf Readings. My name is Lenor and tonight I'm going to be reading your tea leaves. This is a horoscope for Taurus. If Taurus is your solar, lunar, ascendant/rising sign, then this is a message for you. All right, let's get started. And so this is a bonus reading for Taurus, and our card tonight is the Priestess of Cups, which equates to the Queen of Cups, and this is from the Mother Peace Tarot deck. Okay, so let's see what these tea leaves have to say tonight. And if you have not subscribed yet, please think about doing that. You can hit the little bell. It'll let you know when the next readings are coming out. And it is free to subscribe. Okay. You can hear TT back there talking, singing her songs. Okay. So I want to start right here, actually. We have this beautiful image. It looks like a person maybe wearing a long gown or a robe, and they are holding a cup or some kind of water vessel. And then right up here, we also have another cup, okay? So we, I feel like we have that Two of Cups energy, definitely. And we have the little heart. There's a sense of love. Yes, and I feel like it really is this, we have that flowing, it looks like a river coming out of the back of the dress there. And really, you know, it makes sense. The Queen of Cups holding those beautiful grails and bringing kind of a message of love through all things, is love as a religion, you know, that kind of unconditional love. I always think of the mother archetype when we talk about unconditional love. Now, of course, you know, this can exist between many people, different dynamics, configurations, and definitely can be felt and given, you know, by more than just the mother. But that, to me, is kind of archetypally where I go with that. And so, you know, I look at this and I think, you know, there's a real sense of trusting yourself, a confidence. I feel like you are enjoying your creations. I feel like you are enjoying the life that you have built for yourself. I almost feel like there's like a lavishness to your emotionality within the reality that you've built. I can imagine you kind of, you know, in your home listening to music, you know, kind of dancing and maybe, you know, burning some incense or, you know, whatever it is, and creating and laughing and crying and just feeling so much yourself, maybe more than you ever have. It's that time in your life when things really are starting to make sense to you more and more. The outside world maybe seems completely out of control. It makes no sense. It's just so beyond what maybe we imagined it would be like. It's almost absurd. But in this beautiful place, this interior temple, your home, your body, your spirit aligned. And I feel you just are splendering in it. Absolutely. And I feel like you're just in a place where you're pretty much on good terms with most people. I don't think you have a lot of arguing going on. There's no impulse to argue or have problems or dramas or anything. You are in your own lane. You are, focused on your own doings, your own work, and I think you're just super happy to be there. Has it always been this way? I don't know. I think that maybe, let me see, I'm looking up here and I see kind of the outline of a heart, but I also see a person kind of kicking it. And I almost wonder if you were you just absolutely, did you love? Yeah, you did. Did you avoid being in love? Probably. I think so. Maybe you were somebody who really was not, or still is not, super interested in commitment. You're committed, of course, to the things that you cared for and prioritize, but committed to maybe romance or having a spouse or anything like this, maybe not. Maybe that's not your top priority. Or maybe it used to be like that and you have come into a place where it's something that you're a lot more willing to work on and work for. But I do see, I almost I get this feeling of really just kind of poo-pooing the idea of romantic love and being very serious with anybody. Yeah, that's cool, but not for me. I'm kind of doing my own thing. And I think in a lot of ways, though, this has been something that you've really learned what you like. You are very much, you're the foremost expert in your own life about yourself. And you are definitely very connected to yourself in that way. And I think that's wonderful. For me, it's funny because I was with a Taurus for a long time, and sadly he passed away years ago, but he was a person that was very much knew himself. I, on the other hand, did not know myself until he passed away. It took me years to kind of figure out a lot of things, what I liked, what I was into, outside of this kind of coexisting. And so I think that's true of a lot of people. We go about life connected to others, and sometimes you might have a lot of, I had a lot of things like music I liked and bands and aesthetics and all these kinds of things, but I didn't really know myself deeply, and it took years of being alone to figure that out. But then you get a Taurus person who is just, my gosh, fully embodied, self-aware, and really a very, and also devoted to exploration, not just in a fixed state or anything, definitely into traveling and understanding and seeing and experiencing. And so when I actually look at this, I'm talking about, I feel like you have always been devoted to love and loving things, love and loving people. But I just feel like in this time of your life now, you've moved into this period of time where I can see you probably settling down more, right? Being really, really into whatever relationship is primary for you. If that's with yourself, if that's with your family, if that is with a spouse or, somebody, a partner or whatever. that seems to be coming into the forefront. And that makes sense to me as the Queen of Cups. It really does. It does. I told my husband the other day, I was like, I really, for me, my archetypes that I really strive to like kind of merge together, Queen of Cups and Queen of Discs. I want to get that, my emotionality there, you know, and I want to get my ability to balance the physical realm there. I want to be that earth mama. I also want to have all of those emotional waters really, you know, within my reach. So let's see, what else do we have, TT? This is my last reading of the night. I have to tell you, I just, you know, exhausted from this stuff that we've had. I can't say the name of it because the algorithm doesn't like it, but we all know what, that thing that we're all avoiding so much. Okay, now I do see a partnership here, and I'm looking at this. I feel like it's two people meeting at the table equally. And I just keep, and I usually don't like to do readings that are very love-centric because, you know what, we all have periods in our life where that's not what we're interested in. But I do feel like there is a sense of union, partnership, meeting somebody on a level plane. The energy is equal. And then the heart, and we have a large flower. Okay, we have the heart. And I feel like it, you know, just growing into this, like so much growing into your prime. I just feel like you're so full of light, and it feels like that blue light. I think of, I remember, and I'm trying to think of what Crowley said exactly about the high priestess, but it was something like the blue-lidded daughter of twilight or something like this. And I think of that blue hour. If you know what the blue hour is, or if you don't, it's there's a time in the morning right before twilight or at night, after the sun has gone down past the horizon a little bit, and everything has a blue hue to it, and can be kind of purpley as well, like an indigo. It's my favorite hours of the day. My peace place is sitting in my bed, or on my bed. That's made. It has to be made. Made. The windows are like the blinds are open. I have sheer blinds or sheer curtains over the windows still. I have, you know, the thick curtains, and those are pulled back, but then the sheer ones are there. And then the blue is coming into the room, and it's quiet. The whole house is quiet. And just sitting there and kind of gazing out the window. Oh, you know what? That's a slice of heaven for me. That is just sublime. I think of that as sublime. So I'm thinking, and I'm looking at this flower on here, and I'm thinking there is that feeling of this indigo consciousness, this beautiful, sensual energy, aura around you. And it's a sense of knowing, of really knowing and feeling so confident. So confident. No, don't play with the mic, please. I love you, but you can't do that stuff, my darling. Okay. We have another heart. I'm looking at these, and they look like little statues, like little kind of like modern art. You know, and what this is where my brain goes looking at these shapes, and it reminds me of modern art. Kind of reminds me of tantric art as well. If you've never seen, and I'm not talking about the Kama Sutra or anything like that. Excuse me. But tantric art that's really just kind of shapes. Okay. You can also think of maybe like Georgia O'Keeffe, if you've seen her beautiful flowers, right? And the thing about tantric art, and I just love it. I'm a huge devotee of art. I feel like this is my real genuine belief. All of us should be looking at, experiencing, immersing ourselves in artwork of some kind. It doesn't need to be visual art, but some kind of art, at least 30 minutes a day, every single day. You must. It expands our perceptions of reality so vastly. And I love looking at art. I really do. But anyways, looking at tantric art, it is very kind of stripped down, what's the word? Potent. It's very potent. It is kind of the nectar of things. And done with color and form and placement and these very just shapes, most of them. And so I look at this and I think, there is a sense of you going into this place it is this love, this divinity, this sensuality, this knowing of self, and it's not complicated at all. It's not a put on. There's no real complexity to it because it is so pure. It comes from so close to that source. It doesn't have to be so many things. It doesn't even need words. It is a feeling. It is a vibration. It is, if there are truths or empirical truths, it is something akin to that. Okay, it just is. It just is. And I feel you very close to that threshold. Okay, you have to sit on my lap at least, okay? Don't scratch me, Mommy. Come on. No. None of that. No huffing me, no scratching me. Oh. I'm always being bossed around, either by my daughter or my cat. And I shouldn't say that it's my daughter or my cat, because they're not my anything. They're my beautiful companions in life, my soul partners. But they really run me. They run this house. I thought I ran this house. No. That was a straight up delusion. All right, we're doing the Happier Me affirmation cards, and I'm going to finish this off before my voice goes out. Okay, so let's stop where it feels right. It says, I wake up today with joy in my heart and clarity in my mind. Yes. This is an amazing affirmation to help you start your day feeling energized. Make a conscious decision daily to have a great day. Yes. I did that today. My day was, I'm going to get some stuff done. If you have been ill with this stuff or any of this stuff that's been going around, you know what it's like to get behind on your chores, and then everybody's sick, and then the holidays were happening as well. My house was a disaster. So the last 2-3 days I've been really forcing myself to get it going. And today I said, I woke up, I'm going to get all my stuff done that I need to do. I'm going to make a list. I'm going to do it. It's going to be a good day. And it was. I did a good job. And I'm proud of myself. Now I'm going to go watch some reality TV. And I'm going to fall asleep sitting up in bed, I think, probably. So, I thank you for spending your time with me tonight, Taurus. It's always so fun to do these bonus readings. And I love you. I appreciate you. If you would be so kind as to like the video, it helps the channel so much. And if you haven't subscribed, please think about doing that. You can hit the little bell. It'll let you know when the next videos are coming out. And if you'd like to leave a comment, please do. I read them all, and they are very important to me. They really are. They keep my spirit lifted. All right. I love you, Taurus. We'll talk in a few days. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Happy New Year. Oh, I probably said that already. But yes, Happy New Year again.